Hello there, my fellow fragrance lovers. This is Matt, aka the Nucleus Cyborg. Today is Saturday. It is the 30th of September, so we're almost done. Tomorrow is October, and it is currently 3:43 in the afternoon. Uh, I just wanted to come and take a break for the last couple of days because I am finally starting improvements on my home, and for the last 3 days I have been running around doing lots of things for the house. And one of the things that has recently happened is finally got new carpet placed in my home, and so they were over yesterday from about 9:30 in the morning to about almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon, putting all the carpet down. And so this morning I've had to do a lot of things to clean up and all. Actually, I still have to run the sweeper to try to get some of the extra fibers off the floor. Like I said, that's coming. But I wanted to take a pause because, like I just said, I've been running around doing lots of things, and my heart's going like bump, 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 and I'm just trying to just take a break for a minute. So I thought that I would try to record again. It's fall. It's a couple of days into fall, and but here in Kentucky, I've said before, the weather is so weird here in Kentucky. It takes forever for the weather in Kentucky to catch up to the season because it is currently, like I said, it's currently fall, but it actually still feels like summer outside now. Actually, we've had a nice couple of days, couple of weeks. The rain has we've had a few days of rain, but actually it's cleared up really quickly, and it's the sun's come out and all that stuff. So it feels it's nice outside, but it's still a little warm. Uh, so it's kind of hard to break out those sweeter fall fragrances, winter fragrances. I've said before, I just stick to warmer and colder fragrances. That's how I separate them. I don't separate them by month or by season. So anyway, before I go any waste any more time, I just wanted to go ahead and show you my fragrances here. If I can, let's see if I can shift the computer. Here you go. You can see that I have them set here. That's how I've all set them down there. And I'll be taking out my ones I'm going to be wearing this season, this cooler, colder weather that's coming up uh, in the next couple of months. As you can see, we're in my master bedroom. I didn't. I usually filmed in my kitchen. It's just because I just didn't want to have to carry it since I have more colder weather fragrances than I do warmer ones. I just didn't want to have to carry them all downstairs. So that's why we're up here in my master bedroom. And I tried to do this last week in here, but I was over there and the lighting was just so bad. After I rewatched the video before I posted it, I was like, this is just, the lighting is too bad. So you couldn't really see anything. I couldn't see anything. So anyway, I'm almost at 4 minutes. So enough of the intro, and let's get into this. So uh, here is one that actually could be considered versatile all year round. I'll be wearing it because I think it's got a sweet. I'm not going to be breaking down the notes in this video either. I'm just going to be telling you uh, or what all the fragrance notes it has inside. I'm just going to be telling you if it's sweet, stuff like that, and what the sweetness could be. But I'm not going to fully break down every single one by going online and breaking every single note down. But anyway, this is Halloween Man X. You might not be able to see the name. You might be able to. I'm not sure, but you can definitely see the bottle and how it's kind of like a ghostly blue or anything like that. So this one I'll actually be wearing a lot lately because I'm actually trying to get rid of it. It's one of the Jeremy Fragrances said that this is one of the best coffee fragrances, and I'm not much of a coffee person. It's just because I believe a guy named Jeremy Fragrance, Jensen's, and there's another fragrance reviewer highly recommended this, but I don't like it that much because, like I said, I'm just not a coffee person. I'm a tea drinker, so I don't drink coffee, and I don't the smell of coffee just doesn't appeal to me. So this is sweet. It's got tonka bean in it. That's what I think. So that's why it's sweet. So that's why I think it would work better for the cooler weather than the warmer weather. But since it's got coffee in there, and people drink coffee year round, so this could be a all year fragrance, Halloween Man X. But I'll be wearing this a lot, mainly for during the week for when I go to work, because I'm actually trying to get rid of this, but it's still got a ways to go because I don't think I've used very much of it. So anyway, moving on. Let me see. Cooler weather fragrance. I love this one here. This is Stronger with You by Emporio Armani. This is the Absolutely, as you can see. I love this fragrance. I haven't worn it much because this is such a nice fragrance. Oh, I love this one so much. I love it better the Intensely. I've sampled the Intensely at the department store, but I like the Absolutely a lot better. And fragrances for me, if they have a color, if the juice inside has a color to it, it's much more attractive than one that either has a bottle that is dark enough that it blocks out what the fragrance, the liquid inside, what color it could be, or if it's just clear but it's just white inside. I just think this just looks more attractive to me. So if it has a color in the juice, but this is very nice. I usually save this for weekends, especially for like events like church. This is a nicer fragrance. So this, as you can see, it's gotten some use, not a lot, because I just like to save this for special occasions and for nicer events. Okay, moving on. Let's see. We have this one here. Again, could probably be versatile or worn whenever you're all year round, but I like it here because it's got much more of a screen went dark. It's got much more of a relaxed, sensual feeling to it. I think it would go better with the cooler weather. This is Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de la Homme Blue Electric. This bottle, I believe, when I'm not sure what I heard, but what I heard is that it was going to get discontinued, and I went on eBay and bought this bottle right here, but I actually had to pay double what the retail price was to get this. So after this is done, when and if, I'll probably go back to the original La Nuit de la Homme. But this is a very nice fragrance, and I would say this is be more like a date night and or cuddle by the Netflix and chill kind of a fragrance. But I really like this one too. I'll be wearing this. Okay, moving on. We have a really nice one coming up. One that most everybody should know. This is a Spice Bomb Extreme EDP. Everybody loves this. I love this. It's very nice, and I'm not sure because the bottle is dark how much I've used, but I've worn this a lot in the last couple years, so mainly at work, and not much out during the weekends. Weekends are kind of like a nicer fragrances. I mean, this is nice, but like I said, one of my higher end, nicer fragrances. So that's Spice Bomb Extreme. So we're moving on. We have. Here's one. This is new. I bought this only a few months ago, and you can see I've used a little bit of it already. I love this with my leather jacket. This is Guerlain La Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum EDP, and I love this. This cherry leather. Oh my gosh, this is so nice, and it goes great with my leather jacket, and I can't wait to break out my leather jacket and then break this out to wear with it. So that's the La Nuit de la, or I mean, I'm sorry, that's Guerlain Ideal. And let's see. Next one here, I've had this one for a while. Everybody knows this, and this is a very nice fragrance. Dolce & Gabbana, the one, EDP. This one, I think, can technically, again, be worn all year because it's got grapefruit in it, and but I think it works best during the cooler weather because it just, for me, it just, the scent just takes me right back to an old Christmas I remember as a kid, you know, uh, going to my grandparents' house. It was snowing outside. We walk into their house and there's a wood fire burning. It's nice and warm. There's the Christmas tree with all the presents. That's just the memory I get when I smell this. So, like I said, I think it would work better in the cooler weather, even though it probably could be worn all year round. Here's a new one coming up that I haven't worn before, but it was recommended to me by Monica Conch. I believe I said that right. This is Michael Mugler, Agar and Myrrh. Uh, I know I've always thought it was mirth with th at the end, but it's myrrh, just myrrh. So this is very nice. I haven't worn this. Very nice. This is gonna be a kind of a fall nighttime fragrance, like you're going out on the night or a date night. This would be nice to wear. I like this. Like I said, she recommended that, Monica Conch, and then I went on vacation a couple months ago to Walt Disney World, and we took a day trip to an outlet mall. And then ones in outlet malls in Florida are outside. Yeah, the stores. Yeah, you go walk into a store, but all the stores, you have to walk outside to get to. Unlike malls here in Kentucky that are, everything's inside the building. So, and one of the fragrance stores I went to, I found this one there, and I tried a few others, but I like this one the best. I can't wait to wear this one. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. What else we got? Okay, this one here I like. This is John Varvatos Dark Rebel, and this is Jack Sparrow in a bottle. Leather, booze, smokiness. I mean, it's just you look at Jack Sparrow on the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and this I would imagine this is what he would wear. I love this. Again, this goes great with a leather jacket. I love this. This is actually still the very first bottle of it I got, and I got a spare bottle. A couple months ago when it was warm weather, maybe even last year, I can't remember, warm weather. I had John Varvatos Artisan Pure, and it was the first bottle, and I finally was using it a lot, and then finally got to my second bottle. I have a second bottle of this, because I thought I heard somewhere that John Varvatos, his brand was going out of business too, but I don't know if it was just a rumor. I mean, back when the COVID pandemic was at its height, a lot of places were struggling. So maybe it was just that it was his business was struggling, not about to on the threshold of going out of business or what. But I'm glad to know that he's still there in business, because if I ever need this again, I'll go get this. I love Dark Rebel. Okay, moving on. Let me see. I've got two more here. Okay, this one here, I haven't worn much. This is Zadig and Voltaire. This is him, and I love this. This is very simple simple fragrance, if I remember correctly. This only has like 3 ingredients inside. It's like incense, I know, is one of them. I wore this to my grandmother's funeral a few months ago, because it just seemed the most appropriate of my collection. So Zadig and Voltaire, this is him. I'll be wearing this. This eau de toilette. Oh wow! I thought this was eau de parfum. And then that's a 100 ml bottle. So that's that one. One more coming up. This is Bentley Intense for Men. I love this one. This again This goes great with a leather jacket. It's just to me it's just straight up booze. Oh my gosh, this is cognac or whiskey or one of them strong alcoholic drinks. I mean, this is This is beautiful. This is good. This is beautiful, and and it's cheap too. It's only like $40. This is really good, and I don't know what it doesn't say. I don't know what concentration this is, but it's very strong, so you don't need much. I think when I wear this, I only put 5 sprays on when I usually put 7 sprays of whatever else I wear. Uh, so this is really good. Uh, I'm not sure which one I'm looking forward to wearing the most. They're all really good. I love every one of my fragrances that I have. I finally got to the point on my fragrance journey where you got to find what you like and what works for you. A lot of people, a lot of fragrance reviewers out there. I'm not a reviewer. I'm a consumer, but I have watched a lot of reviewers: Jeremy Fragrance, Jensen's, Michelle Curley. I can't remember this guy's name. Sir something. I'm not sure where he lives, but I've watched a handful of fragrance reviewers, and that they've all recommended not only the ones I have, but a lot of others. I've gone through a lot of other fragrances, and they're nice. Some of them are really nice fragrances. They just don't work for me or work here where I live in Kentucky. Like for instance, Dolce and Cabana Light Blue Intense. That is a beautiful fragrance. I love that fragrance. Yes, beautiful fragrance. I would recommend it, but I was going back to what works for you, what works for me, and what works where you live, the weather. Because like I said, that's a tropical fragrance in my opinion. The Dolce and Gabbana Light Blue Intense. It's got citrus notes in it. It's got lemon for one. I know that, and I know this Dolce and Gabbana has grapefruit, but it's mixed in well with other fragrance notes that kind of blend it well. But anyway, I mean that is the Dolce and Gabbana, the Light Blue Intense, straight up is a tropical fragrance. If I still lived in Miami, that would probably be a great go-to fragrance. Dolce and Gabbana Light Blue Intense, and there's been a few others, but that's just one example there. Fragrances I've gone through, and but I found what works for me. Um, that's what this your fragrance journey is all about, in my opinion. You got to find out what works best for you, and something that I wish I had done at the beginning of my journey is I wish I would have gotten samples instead of bottles. For instance, again going back to the Dolce and Gabbana Light Blue, it is a beautiful fragrance. I've had 3 bottles of it. That's how much I like it, and I wish I could have made it where I tried to make it work. It just wouldn't work for my skin. I thought it just the cold weather, the colder weather, kind of like it's a citrus fragrance. Citrus fruits don't strive in the wintertime, or in colder climates. So it's just the cold weather killed it on my skin. So it was just it wouldn't work. But I started using that fragrance to scent the air in my home, make my home smell nice instead of on my skin. So then really that's kind of like a waste of money. So you just got to find out what works for you and all that stuff. So anyway, I think I've taken a pretty good break, and like I said, I still got a lot of things I need to do here around house today. I gotta fold laundry. I gotta put on new laundry. I gotta make dinner and blah blah blah. It never seems to end now. Uh, it's funny because a few months ago, I was like, my life is just like nothing. Nothing is just I just go through life. I'm on autopilot. You know what I mean? And where you just feel like you're just going through the moves, and I get up, I go to work, I go work out, I come home, I get dinner, I go to sleep, I go to bed, and I do it all over again. So, but now things are a lot different, because like I said, for once I started my home improvements on my house. I got a whole list of things to do, and like I said, we got the carpet in, and it's really nice carpet, and it's what they call icicle. It's a bluish gray or grayish blue. It's mostly gray, but it's got some blue highlights in it, and I just think that works. My house is like 50 Shades of Gray, I say you might be able to see from the curtains there. I'm not sure if you can see them much, but with the sunlight blazing through. But those are gray. You can see that the walls there are gray. Some of you like that. My house is like 50 shades of gray. It's I didn't like this show, but that it is what it is, and so uh yeah. But I need to run the sweeper in my house too, because like I said, I got new carpet. So it's like when they put the new carpet in, you still got the strands of like where they cut and where they stapled and all that other stuff. So I gotta there's still things I need to do, but I was able to get on and do this video and just take some time to relax and chill and share with you some of my fragrances, but. But I think I've taken enough time. Took a long enough break. Yeah, I'm a little over 20 minutes now, so I think that was a pretty good break. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you want, you can comment down below. If you liked anything you see. If you liked, I'm sorry, this way. If you like any of these fragrances that you see there, I mean, it's not only my cooler weather fragrances there. You could probably spot them, except for the ones probably in the back left back corner. That was a little hard to see, but you can see some of those if you wear anything that you see, or if you wear anything that I mentioned, and you think it's really good. You can comment down below, or you can like this video, or you can even subscribe. I got a few subscribers. I'm not a YouTuber, but I tried to be. I wanted to make a bit of a career, bit of a following a couple of years ago, but it just never seemed to take off, and so I just kind of do this for my own entertainment, and for anybody that does watch, if it helps, if you gain anything, then that's an added bonus. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Thank you all for watching. Everybody have a nice day. Bye. Well, find the stop button. I'll get off here. Okay, there's the stop button. All right. Bye.